Alright, we're live. Welcome back. This is Two-Tone Jam. Two-Tone Jam is a speed mapping pack that challenged mappers to create a map that has two distinct different themes. So, for instance, like Tech Base and Runic would be an example. Or, yeah, Runic, that's a theme? I don't know. But you get the idea. So two very distinctive different themes in the same map, which I kind of like that. I always thought that's really cool when you have a map that has like theme A and theme B. There's a lot of interesting things you can do with that. So yeah, this is like I said, a speed map pack. So the quality of maps here is going to be varied as usual. But I don't know. Let's jump in and see what we got. Oh, okay. It's easy, normal, hard. Pretty cool start map. Anyways, we got, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not a map. 7, 8. We got 9 maps. I guess we will just go kind of clockwise in here. The mention of the cube chambers. I should also mention this is running on copper. Thing has opened. I wonder where the button is. Oh, there it is. I have to come back here with the gun though. Get the legendary weapon. So this is pretty cool so far. This is using the these are like the dev texture that most Quake mappers use. Magic orbs need to be hurt. Is there any enemies? Yeah, there's some enemies in this level. This is a cool room though. There's actually some really nice brushwork in here. I like these doors in particular. These are really cool. And these like orb holder things are pretty cool as well. Oh shit. That's a lot of dogs. That guy nice and quick. Golden path is beautiful. So far I don't really see the two-tone of this map. I consider, I guess, dev textures to just be its own theme. There have been these have like a different name, I think. I don't know, I just call them dev textures. They look nice though. They're very clean looking. I like the lava though. It's like the little wavy lines. The sky is really, let me go see if I think they have the sky in here. The sky's very goofy looking too. It's just like these nice big puffy clouds. I consider this to all just kind of be one theme though. Like dev textures is just like its own theme. There have been jams in the past that have used dev textures. Let's look at that mega health. There we go. And yeah, I don't really, unless there's more to the level here. Oh, little elevator sequence. All right. That was easy. Anything else? I guess like it's two-tone in the sense that like there's like the blue section and this is like the gold section or whatever, but like I said, I would consider all dev textures to just be its own thing. here? A Shambler, Death Knight. But yeah, I like the brushwork of this. I like the kind of combat encounters. It kind of reminds me of Doom Eternal a little bit, like these kind of closed off arenas. I think, did I already mention this is running on copper, by the way. I'm pretty sure this. I'll double check in a second. Pretty sure this is based on copper. Didn't aggro. That's weird. I will say for this last combat encounter here, they probably should have put some, I think they probably should have put some fodder enemies with some of the higher tier enemies. Like, instead of just having the Vor, it should have been like the Vor and 2 Knights. The Shambler should have came with a couple Knights or some of the tech-based enemies or whatever. Just because it's like, it's a little too easy to just like, you know, pillar dance around and just avoid the Shamblers and avoid the Vor projectiles. There needs to be some kind of fodder enemies to flush you out of your like defensive area, so that you can potentially be hit by their attacks. That was a nice short little map. I don't think it adhered to the theme of the jam though. When I think themes, I think of 2 very distinctive different looks, and this was just all dev textures. Wasn't a bad map though. I had fun. That was Untitled by Mizuki. Oh, this start room does not tell you what maps you've completed. That's points off for polish. Let me see if this is running on copper real fast. I want to just check. Yep, this is copper. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so I guess this uses the same texture set too, but it's like 2 very distinct different colors. So I guess when I think of two-tone jam and I think of different themes, I think of like different texture sets. But I guess like just having 2 different colored areas was enough to meet the criteria of the jam. So maybe the dev textures kind of didn't look that way. This definitely looks different enough, and I like what they're going for here. Just kind of move between these. 50 enemies here. Door unlocks. Oh, that's helpful. I see what we're doing here. I like this. Oh, I don't have a weapon. That's a lot of enemies. Just out of reach. Sacrifice of blood must be paid. Alright, let's check this way out. Might be able to like circle jump from here to there. I'd have to like get some speed though, but oh fuck. Oh shit, I might die. That was fucked up. I was stuck on that enemy's head and I could not get off. Okay, so I think I have to go back to the other side now. Let's grab some health, though. This is a cool concept. I really like this. There we go. It's like having 2 kind of mirrored areas. say the Spear Knight is bound by 3 stone tablets. Oh, this is cool. I like this. This is really cool. This is being like super creative with the mechanics of Quake here. Can you shatter this? Guess not. I don't know what that does. Alright, so I think we have to go back to the other area now. That's not reach. Is there a thing up here that I could hit? Maybe I can break this open. Ah, fuck. Okay, you can't break that open, apparently. We have to kill the dogs. Yeah, there we go. Your axe drips with blood. Yeah, this is really cool. This feels like it's using Quake's mechanics and whatnot, but it feels like a different game almost. Very creative. There we go. Shit. If I can get these guys to fight each other. Oh yeah, here they go. I'm gonna say Ogre. He got 2 pretty big hits in. But he's getting stun locked now. Death Knight might win it out? Yeah, Giga Chad Death Knight just tanked 2 nades and fuck that dude up. I don't know what it is, man. Death Knights are like... Death Knights are such Giga Chads. Like, every time. I've seen Death Knights take out, like, Shamblers without issue. Vors. Like... They don't give a fuck. I wonder if I can go back for that rune down here now. Oh, hey. Well, I was gonna figure out how to get to that yellow armor above the teleport over here, but I guess I don't have to now. I got some red armor. I have no health though. I'm kind of a little fucked up here. These hallways here are kind of weak, but it's alright. This just takes us kind of back around. Let's take this teleporter here. See where this takes us. Heard of 4. shit. Don't fall down there. We'll check that in a second. Let's grab the... Tread carefully, no kidding. It kind of almost feels like a Zelda dungeon in its design. Oh, hello. I would like that. Not quite too sure where to go from here. Let's check out all the paths up here. So this just takes us down that way. This is like a... drop straight into lava. I don't want to go that way. This drops us here. We don't want to go that way either. Might be able to make it to that, but it's a little tricky. So let's go back through the teleporter then, because I think we kind of are good back here. I'll take the other teleporter across. Actually, can we... No, this also doesn't take us anywhere. Just drops us into the acid pit. Just back to where the dogs are. I'm actually not sure how to get over there. So let's go back to the other side and we'll start exploring that. Yeah, this feels... That's what I was trying to think of, like, what this reminds me of, and it kind of reminds me of like a Zelda dungeon or something. Oh, wait. Oh, I get it now. I understand. Yeah, this is some Zelda shit. I get it. I understand now. That's clever. That's actually really smart. Yeah, I'm supposed to do that. I wonder if that got... I mean, that was like a really fun aha moment, but I wonder... I feel like that's definitely something that a player can get stuck on for a while. Oh, this area is just me. In general, I don't like it when maps have you doing like fighting on very tiny platforms. Just not something I'm a fan of. Okay, so we can't get that. Let's go to this section then. Go. Yeah, that little crystal teleport thing is a very, very cool idea, though. It's one of those things where, like, it seems so simple in hindsight, but, like, when the player kind of puts it together and they, like, figure it out, it's like, oh, that makes sense. Got more of these guys. Because the problem is, like, when you have to fight enemies on these little platforms, like, you don't really have a lot of room to dodge them. Especially because Quake is kind of it's a bit of a slippery game. Like, you move, you don't really have a whole lot in the way of, like, ground friction. Like, your character kind of basically I'm not, like, an expert in Quake movement. I'll preface everything I'm about to say with that, but in Quake you basically just instantly accelerate to your max ground speed when you hit a direction. So it's like, it's very hard to dodge in a small area without just like flying off. Which is why I don't typically like fighting on tiny platforms. It feels bad because like the winning move is to just literally stand there and tank the fucking damage and then just like pump as much damage into them as you can. It's just like a DPS race at that point, and it feels pretty bad. I think one improvement to this area would have been to make these platforms a little bit bigger. Instead of, like, they could have still done the platforming, but maybe just have like bigger platforms you're going to, or maybe like there's a big kind of platform and you do some fighting, then you kind of platform to the next one, do some more fighting, instead of having it all just be. I think that. That rocket launcher is back this way. I thought it was like over here somewhere. That's where we came from. I wish I could lean in this game. Yeah, I can see it down there. All right, let's try go for it. Quick save here. Oh nope, I fucked up. Okay. There we go. Okay, how do I get out of here? We need a rocket jump out? Oh, I can just slip. Could I just slip through this way? No, I guess not. Okay. Only 5 rockets, but that's alright. Let's head up here. Back here. I like this thing in the wall here with the runes. It's pretty cool. It's like some kind of a broken Stargate or something. This is a cool. This is like a really cool map. I like the theming that's happening here. I like the kind of 2 different areas. The only thing is you can kind of tell that, you know, because it was like a 48-hour map jam thing, that the detail isn't quite there. These rooms are a little bit boxy. I mean, the detail is there for where it matters. Oh, this is gonna be a probably get the Shambler to fight these guys, right? Oh, bro, are you really still coming for me with all these grenades going off? It really is. Fuck off. I think he started going for that guy, and then I drew his attention. It's okay. See, this is a great contrast to that last map, right, with the Shambler, where it's like... you know, last map I had the 4 pillars, and I could kind of just hide behind them, and there was nobody to fight but the Shambler. But here I had the, I had all these ogres shooting nades everywhere, so I had to kind of keep moving, which put me into line of sight of the Shambler. So just like more interesting and more dynamic kind of combat encounter. Oh, this will be interesting. Oh, it's a secret area. What the hell? Oh, okay. This is like a... I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna have to press these in like a specific order, I think. Okay, so I can kind of trial and error it. And if you fail, you get one of these guys. Nope. This is a bit much for a Quake map. I'm sure the order has been throughout the map, but I'm not gonna go back and like write those down. I'm just gonna force it. Okay, so that one. No, wait. I feel like I've tried all of these. I'm kind of starting to run low on ammo here. This is just like way too many combinations here. Maybe I will have to go back and look at what the thing is. I got all the secrets. And this, well, I don't know if this one's supposed to give you like a hint or something, 'cause this one's like all busted up. Let me try the least destroyed ones here, like this one and this one. So it's like top left and like middle upper right. No, that doesn't work. I got some ammo. So the problem now is like I have such a ways to backtrack to get to this room. Man, I think if there's like maybe a way to get from that room to the start, this wouldn't be as bad. Because it's like now I have to go all the way back to find some of these. Like here's this room. My God, I actually have to write this. Am I gonna have to write this down? Are you fucking kidding me? But there's like no order of like which. Maybe you just only have to hit 2. We'll find the other rune that's hidden. Grab some health. Or, not hidden, but like it's like behind the wall or whatever. The other side of this pit here. Yeah, this really is like some... So this is a star? Oh no, I already hit that earlier. I think the red side over here has like another one that's out of reach, right? I thought I did. There's that one box on the other side of, on the green side. I can go look at the box, see what's on that. I might just be overthinking this. It would be cool if, like, this is, like, has nothing to do with this map, but, I would kind of imagine if they would make another Quake, like a single-player Quake, they could kind of make it like this, like some light puzzle solving. And, like exploration elements. I think that's what sets Quake apart from. I mean, I guess Doom has exploration, but well, the new Dooms don't have any exploration. Old Doom used to have exploration, but I think that's what could set it like a new Quake game apart from the old ones. Alright, let's see. Okay, and then... They just pop back up after a second as well. I don't get. Oh, there we go. Okay. So you have to hit them like... Yeah, that puzzle was a little... it could have been maybe telegraphed a little bit better. Usually in puzzles like that, what they are is like, you know, you have to push certain things in a certain order. Having a bunch of dummy runes was kind of annoying. And then also, I thought that like when you pushed a button, it would just stay pressed in until you push the next button. And then if it was the correct button, they would both stay pressed in. That's usually how these things work. And then you can kind of go from there. So the player can kind of just brute force it and guess. But that one, you had to kind of shoot them quickly. But I kind of see how it's structured now, where it's the correct buttons will not summon a scrag, and the incorrect buttons will. So that was okay. The rest of this map though was really, really good. They did the two-tone thing really well. Two very distinct sides. I like the puzzle elements. I like the exploration elements. Again, it kind of reminded me of like a Zelda dungeon or something. This is a really good map. It was a lot of fun. That was Ambitextual Agony by Millstone. Alright. Something a little more classic here. Give us the super shotgun right away. I kind of appreciate that. This room is a little large. You could like drive a bus through this room here. Hell, maybe that's what'll come out through that door over there. The enemy is 65. Let's check up here first. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting this, but fuck off. Oh, there you are. Grab that one rocket. No elements of like another theme here. It's all just been like tech-based stuff. I guess that like secret button up there, if you could call it a secret, was I assume what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do like the classic, like take the slip gate to the Elder world or whatever, the Quake world. I think that's what this map is kind of building up to, and that's fine. I was expecting at least one map in this pack to be like that, because I mean that's like the classic thing to do, right? I mean that's what Quake is all about. Is you start in some like, you know, tech base, some like human-made base, and then you go through the gate and you end up in like, you know, this place. Because, you know, this game was inspired by, what is it? I think it's the Mist, right? A little bit. I mean, I know Half-Life is. Alright. It's a fat teleporter. These are some cool pillars. Everybody. That's pretty easy. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. That was fast, kind of easy. The only thing I would have maybe done is, I mean, I guess with a jam like this, with like, when you're gonna do like the two-tone theming, you probably want to like go back and forth, between like the two different, like the Quake world and the tech base, kind of like the last map where you're kind of going back and forth between the red and the green area. There is a really good map by, I forget the author's name, that it's a really, really good map that takes you from a tech base to like the Elder world, like the Quake world with the creepy castles and shit, and then back to the tech base. And it's really well made. I wish I could remember the name. By a mapper named Markey. Excellent level. This one tried to kind of do that, but it just, I don't know, it was a little short. Kind of chunky geometry. The leveled areas just felt way too big. I think scale is something really important. I could tell this is maybe like a slightly new mapper. Scale is something that's really hard to get down, I think, with mapping. You tend to make rooms like too big or too small usually. And I think it takes a little bit of practice to kind of get them just right. They adhered to the theme of the jam, though, and it wasn't terrible. It was fine. It's cool that they gave me a rocket launcher. That was kind of fun. The only thing I would have maybe done is instead of going through a door, I would have gone through a teleporter. Like, instead of just a big door opening and you're just, like, in the Quake world, have it be, like, you go through a teleporter, since that's more on brand, I guess. I mean, it's like a minor nitpick. Either way, that was okay. That was, Hulkageddon by Lobotomy Lobster. Oh, okay, we're doing the tech-based theme again. Oh, big upgrade in terms of brushwork. This is a nice looking room. 3 secrets. Oh, can you not get over there? Oh, yeah, you can. Nothing over here, though. This is cool. Oh yeah, this is really cool. So we're kind of combining like tech base and the... I'll just keep calling it the Elder world. I don't really know what you'd call the Quake world when you go through the slip gate. I think the Elder world is actually the name of one of the episodes from Quake. Episode 4, right? But anyways, we're kind of doing the same thing as the last map. Oh, shit. We're doing the same thing as the last map, but we're kind of combining them a little bit more harshly here. Oof, okay. It's like there's tech-based elements within like the kind of the Elder World elements, which is kind of interesting. like they're just kind of mixed together. It's like in a kind of a natural way, though. It looks pretty good. I want to get... There we go. Alright, I'll take that. Secret lightning gun. Up here, anything up here? It's a real slow door. It's definitely not the exit, but I guess it's where we're going. Whoa. Alright, I gotta give my spiel on the Black Voids. Black Voids are they're like free atmosphere for your level. For a Quake map. You just set your Quake map in a pitch black void, and you get some nice kind of warm lighting with like the candles or whatever that this map has, and it's like boom, your map looks great. Gives it a little bit of a free kind of creepy atmosphere. It looks like we have some platforming challenges here, so it should be fun. Just wait for another pass here. Would be really funny is if you if this floor was just like if there was like an invisible floor here you could just walk on. It just kind of made it seem like you would fall to your death, but you really don't. These crushers kind of remind me of Half-Life a little bit. Residue processing part of the game. Platform activated. Alright, I think that is the end of the map here. I didn't get the other two secrets, but that's okay. The dope fish lives. That was really cool. That was actually like a really good way to combine those two themes, like mashing them together and then kind of making it seem like natural, if that makes any sense. It was almost like the kind of Elder World, like Quake, you know, like the Elder Dimension or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It seemed like that stuff was kind of creeping into the tech base. Almost like the kind of reminds me of like the Zerg creep from StarCraft, just like spreading into the tech base world. That was really cool. Some really interesting, well-designed encounters, some decent brushwork, some fun platforming. That level kind of had it all. That was really good. This little jam here has been surprisingly good so far. Some real decent maps. That was Unknown Destination by Iago. Great map. Alright, we're do another tech base one here. Nothing back there. Yeah, I figured like tech base would probably be a pretty popular theme here. Just expertly taking care of that, just one secret. Expertly taking care of that spawn there. Let's check down here real fast. This is like a weird, out-of-place brush. Oh, and here we are. This one's interesting. This one's like a tech base. Like they set up shop in the Quake world or whatever. It's kind of interesting. It reminds me of the if anyone's ever played Black Mesa, the Half-Life remake. There's a similar thing where they you know, the Black Mesa folks set up a like research base in Zen, and you kind of go through the labs. I imagine this is something similar to that. I feel like there's a way to get up there. I'm not 100% sure how to climb. There's like, I can see the rocks there. I just don't know how. Maybe from here. So I can get up here, but I don't know how to get there. If I could get there, I could then... Well, even then, I don't think I can climb up there, because I'd just be stuck there. So, I don't know. Maybe there's no way up. Anyways, let's keep going. This is just a dead end. Alright. So, a bunch of jumping tech-based enemies over here. Go see what's up this way. Oh, there we go. Some armor. Ammo. Areas are a little too big as well. Like the scale is just kind of slightly off, it feels like. Or LG ammo. Crates going across. I like that. It's cute. It's like the water's coming out of his mouth there. Grab the shells over here. Let's try to see if there's a way to on these boxes. But I don't think so. Nope. Nope, telefrag that one night. Yeah, there it is. Is that the exit? I can see a room over there, or I could for like a second. Maybe I just saw one of the boxes coming in. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to get up there, unfortunately. Or if there is, I don't know how to do it. That was okay. That was pretty fun. Again, the scale felt a little bit big. It almost felt like it was inspired by like a 2-4. It felt like two CTF bases. That'd be a cool idea for a CTF map, for like a Quake CTF map, or I guess really any game that has CTF, because typically CTF maps are like, you know, two bases that are the same theme, just one of them is like red, one's blue. But if you did like two bases that were the same layout, but like two different themes, so like in this case you have like one tech base and one like, you know, castle theme or whatever, runic, or whatever the hell theme that they used here. That one was pretty fun. Scale was a little off though in some areas. That was huffing formaldehyde just to feel common cold by common cold. Cool floors. I like the brushwork here. Another tech base mixed with like a kind of traditional Quake theme. Ah, what the fuck? Okay, well, whatever. Fuck you too. Damn, that fiend has hops. He like did like a lap around the room before jumping at me too. Oof. Two secrets of this map. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I love this like unnecessary brushwork. I mean, I know what they're going for here, because again, it's kind of doing the same thing where it's like we're kind of having this setup where like the Quake stuff is like creeping into the tech-based stuff, or maybe the vice versa. Like the tech-based stuff is kind of creeping into the Quake world, and they're like setting up shop in the Elder world or whatever you want to call it. I like these like little like cords going out to the lights here. Just like a small detail. It's nice. That hurt. Oh, this is a cool room. Something black void. Always looks good. This is a cool room though. I like these like pillars that just kind of go off into nothing. Check this. Is this the way we came? No, we haven't been here yet. Let's check this out. We can't, actually, you know what? Probably can progress if we do this. I'm sure there's going to be something really great at the end of this. I don't even know if that was the way we're supposed to go. Those ogres just shot each other in the face. Take that. Get some health. Hey, there we go. Get some armor. having trouble getting around the pillar. Well, I'm having more trouble than he is. I don't think that actually did anything. So yeah, we could have just skipped that encounter entirely. It's okay. I like this like floating server room in the void. It's pretty cool. I will say this area probably could have used better enemies though, instead of just these like little weak tech-based guys. Like a shambler in here would have actually been great. Let's see, portal inactive. Oh fuck! God damn it. Alright, maybe there will be a shambler here. Just gotta activate the portal. I'm sure something will jump out at me. Portal inactive. Yep, there he is. Oh, 2 of them. Okay. I like that. I would have maybe put a couple of fodder enemies in here with these guys. Or you know what? Maybe just like put some knights up top, or even like 2 ogres to like shoot grenades down at you while you're moving around through here. Even like 2 shamblers aren't, I don't think, enough. But then again, I play a lot of this, so maybe somebody found that hard. That was a pretty cool map. I didn't really like the start, but like the start was a little dull. But like once you get to like that black void, there was some kind of cool looking areas, some cool set pieces. I do like that floor right there at the beginning. Kind of that carved floor is very cool looking. It's like supposed to be like carved metal or something. It kind of looks like runes. It's very cool. Yeah, I don't know. That one was pretty fun. These maps have all been pretty good so far. They've ranged from like decent all the way up to like really cool idea. You know, that was Rune Tech Revisited by 4LT. Yeah, like I've not hated any of these. All right. There is 3 to go, so we're almost done here. This is like another one side and the other side type of map. So kind of, I think we're going back to more, like the last few maps have kind of been what I was talking about in the beginning, where it's like you have 2 very contrasting themes. I think this one is kind of going back to just 2 different colors. Oh, is this not a button? This is a button. Let that guy be. Oh, they're fighting. The Fiend's gonna win this one for sure. He's just having too much health. Yeah, even after all that, that dude just was able to tank a bunch of shotgun shells. Alright, let's go back this way. Can't grab that from here. Wait for this. Kind of hard to see these. They should have made these a different color. Yeah, I can jump to here. That's okay. Go back to the room for some more health. Kind of a clever idea having something that kind of forces you back through the room like that. Oh, I have to do it again. Fuck. Some of the platforming in this map is a little tight. Something I've noticed. I kind of don't like it. It's like very, like, some of these platforms feels like I'm just barely making these jumps. Not a fan of that. Yeah, like this just seems like it's really close. Like same with this one. Yeah, it's just like it's so close. You kind of have to. There we go. Also, this map hasn't really been doing anything with its other themes so far. That hurt. Wait, that's it? Where's the other part of the map? Oh, okay. Oh, so now we just do the other part. Alright, so this is like kind of just a classic, I guess, like hub area type thing. We just do one, we do like the red area, then we do the blue area. I guess that's fine. I mean, I wish it kind of had more of a divide. Like, I feel like the other maps thus far have kind of had... We've had a couple of maps that have, like, you just kind of go from one specific theme to another and you don't go, like, back and forth. But I think the best maps that we've kind of seen so far have either combined both themes in a really interesting way, like putting tech-based stuff in, like, Elder World type stuff, or they have kind of had you go back and forth between the two. This one is just kind of like, okay, go to one side, then go to the other side. You know, it's adhering to the jam technically, but in like a very kind of boring way. Looks like there should be a secret there. This map kind of reminds me of like something out of like Brutalism Jam. It's all very, very boxy, very square. A lot of concrete. Probably the most interesting room so far, hitting these like switches, although I wish these switches you could maybe hit out of order. I feel like the problem with a room like this is that this is sort of, unless there's something I'm missing here, this is kind of just like a linear, can you do this? No, you can't really get over there. So you have like these switches that you have to hit, but you kind of just have to hit them in like a linear order, so it's like you might as well just not have the switches because you have to go through this way anyways. Does that make any sense? Like, you would think that, like, if you're going to place 5 switches in, like, a big area, you would have the player just be able to tackle them in any order that they want to. Whereas this is just kind of like, well, I'm just taking the straight and, like, the, you know, the only path available to me, maybe. Some more. Yeah, like there really wasn't any like deviation, right? It wasn't like you come up here. It's like, well, what I'm trying to get at is like, okay, so say I come up here, and then like I can go left or I can go right. If I go right, I run into the ogre up here. If I go left, maybe I run into some, you know, I cross the switch and some enemies kind of come out through the store. They spawn here, or maybe just like that shambler spawns. But having these switches just felt pointless because it's like, well, I just have to go this way anyways. You might as well just have like the one switch over here to open this up. Oh, one more room here. There's like one more switch over here. Fiend's just been stuck in this little corner. I don't really know why this is here. This probably didn't need to be here. I guess like they thought that this would just be like one big narrow area, just like a one long hallway, and they wanted to kind of break it up, but it just ended up getting the Fiend stuck back here. They probably should have just removed this, because you don't really need like a line of sight break for a Fiend. Or it's maybe to like have the Shambler ambush you. There we go. I didn't really care for that one too much, if I'm being honest. It felt like a little kind of overly linear. Like the rooms felt very kind of boxy and like not a great way. It kind of felt like every room we're doing the same thing. We're just kind of starting at point A and moving to point B and then moving to the next room. I don't know, like the map didn't move around. Like it was a little too on rails. I think was my issue with it. You know, I think so far in this jam I've definitely preferred the maps that have had kind of did more where you're going back and forth between two themes and combining them more in a kind of interesting way than just like, okay, well here's theme A and then you transfer over to theme B and then you just stay in theme B for the rest of the map. The ones where you're kind of going back and forth, or like, you know, they're sprinkling both themes in there, I think have been a lot better. This one was definitely just theme A and theme B, and theme A and theme B weren't really that different, was another problem. It was just like one red side and one blue side. It was Transcendent Reality by Mr. Tarfner. Yeah, I didn't care for that one too much. I think the themes could have been more distinct. Like there could have been more, because it was just like both themes had like an overwhelming amount of like white, that kind of white concrete. And it didn't really feel any different. I guess if you're gonna do red and blue, maybe they could have done like something with lava and water. That would have been interesting. And I would have also say to like open the rooms up a little bit more. I think the rooms were just like a little too claustrophobic, was kind of my problem. It just felt like a lot of hallways leading to like other hallways leading to like narrow, you know, straight pathways. I think that's kind of my issue. When I say it's on rails, because a lot of Quake maps are on rail, right? Quake is, for the most part, inherently a linear game. Sometimes you'll run into a section that is non-linear, where you have to collect a couple keys in like a big area or hit some switches in a big area. And those maps are really cool when they're done well. But for the most part, Quake maps are always linear. You know, you start at A and you have to, you know, make your way to B, the exit. I think the problem there is what I'm trying to get at is like it was just a lot of like literal straight pathways, like just literal like go down corridor, turn left into other corridor, and then maybe a small kind of open area that you can't really move around in, and then go up another staircase into another kind of long pathway. I think that was the issue there. And those rooms just felt very dense and very claustrophobic. And I think the themes weren't distinct enough. I think that's kind of what I was trying to get at. Anyways, 2 maps to go. Let's keep moving. Oh, shit. Dispatched with expert precision. Alright, let's keep moving. I like the theme here. This is pretty cool. Again, black voids, you know, free atmosphere, etc., etc. I like the blue lighting, too. Keep that in mind for later. Anything down there? Oh, there you are. I was wondering, I heard freeze and I was just like looking around. So far, I like this map. I wonder what like the other theme here is going to be. Let's jump down and grab that. I actually need the ammo, so I'm coming back this way. There we go. I like the curvy paths here. Like, see, this is like a really good example of kind of what the last map was missing, is I like the fact that I could have went this way, and I could have went head first into that Death Knight, but I chose to go left, and I got to sneak up on him. It's just like little things like that that I kind of really like. I think that's maybe a good way to put it, is Quake has like brief moments of like non-linearity in otherwise linear levels. And that's what kind of makes a good Quake map. Not that you can't have a perfectly good map like that's very on rails too, but we're kind of getting close to the end of this one. And they still haven't changed the theme at all. Again, I don't really like combat encounters on these tiny little platforms. I guess I could have just ran away from those guys. There he goes. Yeah. Later, Gator. Let's go up this way. That's the exit, but it's like not activated. Get out of here. This is kind of annoying, fighting this floor without any, like, cover. That was okay. I actually didn't hate that map. I actually kind of liked it, but, like, it didn't have anything to do with the two-tone jam. I'm not seeing, like, two different themes there. It was just kind of a map in, like, a dark void, with some cool platforming and some cool kind of architecture, some interesting structures and combat encounters. Not a terrible map, just didn't really adhere to the jam theme at all. It had nothing to, there was no second theme there. It had nothing to do with two tones, you know. That was the grayest of browns. Maybe the lighting was supposed to be like the two-tone, like it was a very kind of brown-gray textures mixed with that blue lighting. So maybe they went for more of sort of like a very minimal theme, like kind of two-tone thing going on. But yeah, didn't really adhere to the jam premise. But it wasn't a bad map actually. I would love to see something like that expanded into a bigger level with that kind of like very curvy architecture, those cool kind of curvy platforms and whatnot. Anyways, this is the last map. Oh boy, I think we're in for a treat. Look at this. Oh shit. Okay, well, I guess I should have expected that. Those don't blow up. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. Without taking a bunch of damage off the bat. Right off the bat. Let's grab this, grab this. I love this. This is like a runic theme mixed with, I don't even know what this is. These like floral patterns. But it's very nice looking. We certainly saved the best for last here. Because like visually, this is probably the nicest looking map. Oh, fuck off. Okay, there's a... Let's go downstairs. Okay, this guy's just gonna follow us. There we go. Some goodies down here we can grab. Get this. I like the explosive, like, blood spheres, or whatever those things are. It's a very cool... Just like something very unique. Even though if it's just like a reskinned, explosive box. Grab this now or not. Might be making a mistake, but that's okay. Need the silver key. Saw that secret back there, but I'm just... Need this silver key, the other one, okay. I think I got that guy there earlier. Let's go ahead and take a look at that secret downstairs. Get rid of that. There is a lightning gun. And I think I know how to get there. There we go. That is 2 of 2 secrets. Nice. That quad was worth it. We got a shambler with it. Can't ask for much more than that, right? I'm guessing we're gonna have to swim in this, right? Yeah. Ooh, boy. That hurt. Let's restart it, and then there's one more floor up here. Gold key, okay. Come back. I've always liked the idea of using waterfalls as like elevators that you can swim up. It's very cool. Down we go. Do we get the... Got the gold... No, you need the gold key. Oh, got the gold key. Okay, so we're good. Go up this way, and I think that's the end of... Almost the end of the level. There's still another 20-some monsters. Oh yeah, here we go. The explosion radius on these spheres is ginormous. I like this hallway combat encounter here. Let's back up a bit. This is a really nice theme. This is, again, kind of... I don't know, again, where this floral theme comes from, but it looks really nice with kind of the runic textures. It doesn't even really seem two-tone, if I'm being honest. It's just like one solid, really nice theme. Is that everybody? No, there's still some ogres up there. Where are you at? Gotcha. Alright, let's get out of here. Hey, leave now. There we go. That was a great level. That was maybe the best map in this jam. The only criticism I could really give to this map was that, you know, I don't know where this, like, floral theme comes from. I keep calling it floral because these kind of look like flowers. I guess those look like the sun there. But it goes so well with the runic theme that it doesn't really even seem like a different theme. They just, like, they're like a perfect match for each other. That was a great map, though. That was a good use of space. I like the gimmick of, like, the exploding blood spheres. That was pretty cool. Good use of spawns. Some fun and cool encounters. Nice brushwork. I mean, that was a really good, really solid level. I don't really have anything else to say. So that is it. That is Two-Tone Jam. That last map there was Flowers and Spheres That Go Boom by Ziggy. Excellent map. Excellent level. So yeah, that's Two-Tone Jam. It's pretty interesting kind of, little pack of maps here. It's pretty cool to see what different mappers kind of did with the two-tone theme. You know, you see some people have just that very harsh, like, theme A and theme B area, and then some people kind of try to mix them together, you know, to varying degrees of success. You know, that last map is probably the best looking combination of those themes. Other people went for something a little more subtle, like that one map that was set completely in that void. That was the grayest of browns, which I think went for a I think it was like blue lighting mixed with like the gray textures, so it was like kind of technically like two-tone, but in just like a really different way. It didn't use kind of two different texture sets. It used like lighting that didn't really... I mean, the lighting did go with the textures. I don't know. I'm not really sure where the two-tone was in this one. I'm just guessing it was the lighting, but Yeah, I don't know. This was a pretty good pack overall, though. Some really enjoyable maps. I think the two highlights are definitely going to be the, what map was it? Was that second map or the first map that we played? I want to say it was the first map. Let me take a look. No, not that. That wasn't a bad map. I think it was, Architectural Agony. Yeah, Architectural Agony was really solid. And, the last map that we just played, Flowers and Spheres That Go Boom, was also very solid. Those are probably my two standout favorites, but, I don't think any of these maps were, like, terrible, though. Which is pretty surprising, because usually sometimes, you know, most map jams have varying quality of maps, you know, that's just how it is. Especially speed map jams, because people just kind of throw stuff together. But this is an above average pack, for sure. I would definitely recommend playing through this one. This is pretty fun. Any other thoughts? Not really. Cool concept for a jam, though. Again, interesting to see how different people implemented it into their map to, you know, varying degrees and what have you. So yeah, as always, thanks to all the mappers for putting this together, and yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thanks for watching. Take care, and GG's.